All right, hey guys, so I wanted to do an example of each of these just because I know it's hard when you just have your notes and it hasn't been a few days since I've seen you. So I'm going to do one of each. So if you look at this, that is of your benefit because I did some of it for you. So I'm going to look at number one. So the main goal, sorry if it's a little kind of blurry, I'm looking at this, is it's asking you to find sine of theta. So I look where theta is and it's right here. Sine, I'm just going to remind myself, sorry if I'm kind of going sideways here, I'll kind of do that so I can actually write. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So I just remind myself, what am I doing? Okay, from this, I'm going to find the opposite and I'm going to find the hypotenuse. Now, for me, this is actually pretty nice because I don't even have to find this third side. If you want to find it, you can use Pythagorean theorem. But the main goal, from your theta, opposite is 15. The hypotenuse, remember the hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle, is 25. When we got that, I'm lazy, so I'm even going to just grab my calculator. I'm going to do 15 over 25 because I know I can reduce that. I could reduce it in my head too, but I'm always going to reduce if I can. So that would be 3/5. So you're going to try kind of the same thing. For other problems, it's all about, okay, where is theta? Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Hey guys, for this one, you would have to find the hypotenuse. So you can always go back and label it A, B, C. Just make sure C is your right angle. It doesn't really matter where your A and your B are. So I know side A, I know side B. I need to find side C. Once you have side C, you can fill it in right here. And then from this angle, you would do adjacent over hypotenuse. So just little things like that, little reminders, what you're looking for, what trig function am I using. Good old SOHCAHTOA is always good to write out somewhere. But remember, you can always use your notes. So what angle am I using? What sides do I need? Opposite, adjacent, or hypotenuse. You might have to use Pythagorean theorem to find the missing side. And then once you do it, you're just really writing a fraction. You're just making sure if you can reduce it or if there's any radicals, you're simplifying those. But that's the main idea of the first section. So you guys are going to try those. For number 7 and 8, it's really the same idea. You are just going to try to set it up on your own. So I'm going to set up number 7 with you. Number 7 says find cosine of A if, and it gives us information. I want to draw a triangle. That's the big thing for this. Draw a triangle. So I'm going to draw a right triangle. You can kind of put it on however you please. I'll just do it like that. Just make sure you do have a right angle. I'm going to label the triangle as AB. I'm going to put in the directions that C is going to be the right angle. Oh, it does say that C is the right angle. Delightful. So just as a reminder of how we label a triangle, if this is angle A, the side across from it is side A. If this is side C, I want to go across from angle C. And now kind of just think, okay, angle A, it wants me to find cosine, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. I will have to use Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, to find your missing side and then plug in. So you guys are going to try number 8, pretty similar. Most of it is about labeling and just being careful about how your triangle is set up and going from there. And then our last section here, fill in the chart. We had done some of these in class. I'm just going to pick a random one just to remind you of what you need to do. The first thing, you need your special right triangles. So we had a 45, 45, 90. The sides were 1, 1, square root of 2. And we had a 30, 60, 90. These are not drawn to any sort of scale, so just bear with me. And the sides are 1, square root of 3, and 2. So you pick something. Let's say I wanted to do sine of 30. I'll just do it off to the side here. I'll remind you of what I'm doing. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Okay? So you're going to go to 30 degrees, which is right here. You're going to find the opposite of 30, which is 1. You're going to find the hypotenuse of this triangle, which is 2. So when it asks for sine of 30, I'm going to fill that in with 1/2. And then you would just do that for the rest. So you can kind of keep doing all the ones for 30 and then for 60 and then for 45. You can skip around. We did do some of these in class, so that might be something you want to look up first, kind of fill in the ones that we did, so you don't have to redo them. But I just wanted to show you those examples. So once again, just going through, use that as a guide, use your notes as a guide as well. Always feel free to email me if you have any questions, but please do your best and try this if you would like credit for it. Have a lovely day.